Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of x plus 12 to the power of x is equal to 16 to the power of x. So what I'm going to do is first start by dividing both sides by 9 to the power of x. So this means that I get 9 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x plus 12 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x is equal to 16 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x. Now, 9 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x, those two cancel out, and I get 1. So I have 1 plus 12 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x is equal to 16 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x. Now, from here, I can rewrite this as 12 over 9 to the power of x, and 16 to the power of x over 9 to the power of x, I can rewrite this as 16 over 9 to the power of x. Now 12 over 9, that simplifies to 4 over 3. And 16 over 9, that simplifies to 4 squared over 3 squared. Now 4 squared over 3 squared, that's the same thing as 4 over 3 squared. And now I have this to the power of x. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of n to the power of m. So 4 over 3 to the power of 2 to the power of x, I can rewrite that as 4 over 3 to the power of x to the power of 2. And now I'm going to let 4 over 3 to the power of x equal to the variable u. So if I substitute in u for 4 over 3 to the power of x, I get 1 plus u is equal to u squared. And now if I subtract u and 1 on both sides, these two cancel out, and I get u squared minus u minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, to solve this equation, I'm going to use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is negative 1, and c is negative 1. So I get u is equal to negative of negative 1 plus or minus the square root of b squared negative 1 squared, which is positive 1, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is negative 1, all over 2a, so 2 times 1. And this is equal to positive 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4 over 2, which is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. So we have u is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. Now, remember how we let 4 over 3 to the power of x equal to u. Well, this means that 4 over 3 to the power of x is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. Now, this gives me two equations. I get 4 over 3 to the power of x is equal to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2, and I get 4 over 3 to the power of x is equal to 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2. Now 1 minus the square root of 5, that's going to be a negative number. And notice how this is a positive number to some power. Well, you can't take the power of a positive number and make it equal negative, meaning there's no solution to this equation, and all that's left is this equation. So, to solve this equation, what I'm going to do is start by taking the log on both sides. So I get log 4 over 3 to the power of x is equal to log 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. Now, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front, so it's going to equal b times log a. In this case, I have log 4 over 3 to the power of x, and I can move x to the front. So I get x times log 4 over 3 is equal to log 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2. So now that x is a term, we can isolate it by dividing both sides by log 4 over 3. So when these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2 over log 4 over 3. And log 4 over 3, I can rewrite that as log 4 minus log 3. Alright, so in this problem, I have 500 squared minus 499 squared. So, I actually have two methods to solve this problem. So, for method 1, first start by rewriting this, 500 squared minus 499 squared. And, well, first off, I'm going to rewrite 500 squared. So 500 squared, this is the same thing as 499 plus 1 squared. And if I have something in the form a plus b squared, this is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So in this case, a is 499, and b equals 1. So this turns into 499 squared plus 2 times 499 times 1 plus 1 squared. And now this is equal to 499 squared plus 998 plus 1. And remember, at the end here, I have negative 499 squared. So now we can add that back in. And 499 squared minus 499 squared, these two cancel out. So I'm left with 998 plus 1. And this is equal to 999. So that is the first method of solving this problem. Now for method 2, I'm going to rewrite my problem, 500 squared minus 499 squared. And now this time, last time we rewrote 500 squared, right? This time I'm going to rewrite 499 squared. So 499 squared is the same thing as 500 minus 1 squared. And if I have something in the form a minus b squared, this is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So, in this case, a is 500 and b is 1. So this is going to turn into 500 squared minus 2 times 500 plus, minus 2 times 500 times 1 plus 1 squared. And this simplifies to 500 squared minus 1000 plus 1. And now we can go back and replace 499 squared with this. So we get 500 squared minus 500 squared minus 1000 plus 1. And this is all in parentheses, by the way. So now this is equal to 500 squared. And now we're going to distribute the negative sign. So if I distribute the negative sign, that's basically like multiplying these terms by -1. So -1 times 500 squared is negative 500 squared. -1 times -1000 is positive 1000. And -1 times positive 1 is -1. Now these two 500 squares cancel out. So I'll be left with 1000 minus 1. And 1000 minus 1 is 999. So again, I get 999 as my answer.